As you can see, 2-0 in a head-to-head. The last time they met was at the Uber Cup Finals, and that was won in 3 games by Ohori. So she was almost currently ranked 31. And I'm guessing over the next few years with the training. Recently, she's about to go to 10th. It's the first time she's broken the top 10. That'll be next week, as I understand it. And the first question is, what attributes do you think Ester has that has taken her on this journey so far?
I must admit, there are some players where I wait and watch them live one day. So
right.
This is the first time I'm seeing Ester apart from
so you've heard
vision.
You've heard she's pretty good too. And there's also this almost never say die attitude that she... But Ester definitely one of the reasons why Indonesia...
They haven't seemingly concentrated. Mio, Dean, Egyptawan, and Tunjung all have a quite risky way of playing.
Yeah, and very useful around the net. There's always proof of that. Shot maker on in this final, but she does not seem to be overawed at all for her first final.
I think the sense of occasion might have been too much for her in that semi-final.
Yeah. Kim Gaan was the...
Ohori.
Well, as is the case with all the other disciplines, new champion.
And Ohori has neutralized some really fast-paced players. Carolina Marion.
And Kim Gaan was the final last year. Baewon won that. Well, that
tournaments, their stadiums are much larger, the conditions are not as stable, so...
Yeah, that's true. That, I mean, Indonesia from this tournament, preparation for Paris, which is just 6 weeks away now. Oh, and looking good so far. Run that she's had this week.
So we can't quite point out Ohori's signature shots yet because there's no opportunity to hit them. But this kind of longer rally, we should be able to see a chance for her to pull it out.
That's certainly more like it. There you go. Left too many at the back. And that's never, it's not going to work all the time.
For a long time in Japan.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you have that kind of knowledge, it can always help. It's fast play. That's a nice start.
That's when we'll see the full version of Ohori.
Well, so far, for her first ever Super 500 final, she's been doing very well. She has picked up a Super 100.
A big thing that players need to train for is to be able to play when you're not hot.
But if she can claw it up, tie it up at 13 all, then perhaps she can start exerting the control.
Ohori taking the initiative now.
Well, she has to start channeling all that extra experience she has from playing on the tour. One thing Ester has, racket head speed, that's what it's all about. And it was called in for a reason, because it isn't. 13, 3 bronzes on top of that. And another mistake for Ohori. Body shot, good idea from Ohori. Trying to peg her back court.
Win a point without your signature shot?
Yeah, I think that's true. That's another one. Very much out. So, Ester certainly a bit rattled now. Wonderful from Wardoyo. Wardoyo to have in her head that her opponent was flawed. That's big, and it's going to be finished. That's the thing. She just keeps going. That's what Supanita and Kim Garam found very irritating in terms of pretty easy to forget that she's 18 years old and this is her first season on the huge amount of withdrawals this week, and perhaps that tweaked the draw a little, but still you get what you get, and this is very good for her and for us. That's a great pickup. Let's see if Ohori has a better grip on things from this side. Into your opponent.
Into your opponent.
Bullet shot, I like to call them. That's big. No, as I said, wow, that was the first game the Ohori's dropped all week. That's also going to be weighing on her mind. That's much better.
I've been eager to point out
3-2, if I recall. That's a nice hold and drop by Wardoyo. Bringing the net into play. That's
players, because they judge length through weight and strength on a shot. You have to find.
And the way Wardoyo hits, she might actually need them.
Ohori, not the kind of kinetic player that Supanita is.
Supanita definitely. She's runs down points and is so fast around court. I guess you have to be. That's all. Wow. The defense has been fantastic, Wardoyo. Now she's in charge. 9,200 for the winner, 7,008 for runner-up at Super 500 level. That would certainly benefit Ester Wardoyo in the infancy of her career.
Install this plan B until such time as
it cannot be installed anymore, and it's basically just chasing and being reactive. That was good.
She has found the opportunity. It's just that one next shot that she can't today.
And it's been too powerful. That's better. Win second game. That's one of the main things of sport. If you can win when you're not playing well, then that's actual true championship quality.
Someone who does play through a non-hot phase, Saina Nehwal. Very good at playing through not being hot.
It's a nice bit of deception from Wardoyo, who's again point until that frustration translates to hopefully an error, just like. She's pushed that. At the kind of efficiency that she wants. That's another shot. But certainly in Indonesia, yes, this is going to be very welcome. Playing on Ohori's mind. Right now, she's still got a little bit of time.
I remember her too.
Yeah. Since then, no. And before that, it was Lenny Permana in 2001, 2002. And that was it to the game. She's now really taking it to the likes of Chen Yufei and Yamaguchi. they saw what this was all about. Ohori kind of delayed a bit. She, as I said, she was almost a victim then. Now that's almost in a different... Further tied up. She was caught out there.
And already it passed her.
Oh, that's gone. Straight to the ball. For Ohori though. Both of them firing. Second that that Ester was looking for the big shot, and I think that she is going to have to pick a different strategy. Oh, how did that come back? And that's it. It's a slight will change mid-game.
I'm looking for that too, but not feeling good. It's also a soft skill that she would have been training for.
Service over.
Well, you know, they have said there are some players, Yamaguchi's another one, where
that's a signature from Ohori.
well, the longer the rally goes, the more it's playing into Ohori's hands. Oh, that looked like it just might have been heading out.
Ohori likes to give the nice opportunities.
Right. Because that
but she has to be able to read the pace of her opponent first and get used to it.
And Wardoyo has definitely been scoring on intercepted short rallies with big shots.
Service.
Simmering.
That's in. That's a classic.
Service.
Which she still hasn't really come out of.
Service
That's better.
over.
Into life. Especially from that side of the court. Bit late there, Wardoyo, with her feet. Just caught shuttle watching. Big
Maybe Wardoyo's not huffing as much, but
Service.
you.
and every time
Time
before you go
fatigue.
for a smash, you're thinking, well, if I hit it and they're in position, then it's going to come flying back. So there's a lot of thoughts before they hit one of those shots.
Now Ohori trying to push here. That was a great drop. Now she's got control side of the court. And that's where she's finishing up. Oh, that was a great response from...
2 games. It's the kind of gamble that singles players take.
It's obvious that that's Ohori, conversely, has played well considering she's not on 100% top form. And now that she's ahead here... Well, there are so many factors of the game that Ester Wardoyo has to sharpen up on. She was wondering what was going on. She was spinning rackets in the air, and that's 3-0 head-to-head. Oh, she's out of position here. Well, none in the 8 seeds. Han Yue, Wang Zhiyi, Chen Yufei, Gao Fangji. But that's still taking nothing away from these 2 ladies. There was always going to be some casualties in terms of entrance. And slightly doubting where she should be as well. A bit late to some of these shots. That was wonderful from Ohori.
And Victor was ahead, very close to winning, but just was too tired. And then Christy came back like 10 points to win the match.
If not more. Oh, wonderful.
She will have to think, can I cover the rear court when it lifts to the back if I'm tired myself?
Yeah, and then she, of course, could be caught on the flanks. That's wonderful. Up at 16 last time. But it has to be very smart play from Ester, and obviously no mistakes allowed once you hit 18. Oh, that's... so harsh for these players. That's a little bit worrying. That's high. Ah! That's driving her to do it. Oh, what a shot. She's done it! 21-16 in the third.